Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Jay Holloway. Today we are going to be discussing last week's fragrances. So if you are interested, please sit down, make yourself comfortable. This is going to be kind of quick, but we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and let's get into it. So Monday, we started off with a banger. And this is none other than Roja's Enigma Ode. Now, Enigma is also known as Creation E. This is divine. And I bought this because of Sharita M here on YouTube. And to be honest, I have fallen in love with all of the Oud releases because the first one that I wanted was Amber Oud and Musk Oud, which I have. Found out about this one from Sharita, and I want to get the Oud Crystal. I tend to get the crystal versions because the juice tends to be lighter. I don't want to stain any clothes, but no stainage with this. I can't even really describe it other than good. So that was Monday. Now, Monday evening, I went with Opulent Musk. This is by Lattafa. This is a beautiful scent, and when I shake this bottle, it is like so low. It's about to be gone. This is practically an empty already, and that kind of makes me sad because it is so good. Definitely worthy of a repurchase. I just wouldn't repurchase it right now because I have so many other things to get. So that was Monday. Tuesday, keeping with that nice musky theme of the previous day, I decided to bust out the Glossier U. This is so beautiful. I can't even tell you how many bottles of this I have purchased. It is so many. Pink pepper, ambroxan, iris. They say this smells like your skin but better, and the only ingredient missing is you. This is truly beautiful. This mixes with the other you variations, but the OG will always have a place in my heart and in my collection. So that's what I wore. Then that evening, I went with good old Covered in Roses. This is beautiful. If you like Delina, you would like this. It has notes of ruby berries, sugared rosebuds, and it says blush amber. So this is very, very nice. A easy spray and go kind of thing. So that was Tuesday. Wednesday, oh baby, I wanted to smell something I have not smelled in a while, and that was Versailles Blondine. This is lily, coconut, probably some chocolate, definitely a sprinkle of chocolate. This is described as a fairy tale, which is so true. And I say this reminds me of the smell of OG Blue Magic hair grease. And I say that in the best possible way. This is so beautiful. This was purchased because of Eve Spider Smells. She doesn't post YouTube content anymore, but she sent me a sample of this, and I just had to own a bottle. Now, the sad thing is that this is always sold out, and since the Panini press, this has gone up in price. It is a beautiful scent. If you do not have a large collection, I think it's definitely worth getting. And even if you do have a large collection, it is nice to have. It is a beautiful scent. It's very unique and different. It's just pricey, but I enjoy her down. Then that evening, I just wanted some comfort, and I went with Jersey by Chanel. This is vanilla and lavender from the Less Exclusives collection. I wanted Jersey for so long. I kept waiting on someone to send it to me. They never did. I just went ahead and bought it. It is perfection. I love it. So here we are on Thursday. Baby, I decided let's do something very different. I decided to reach for a Clive Christian and I went with X. This is the latest Clive Christian that I purchased. This is from the original line and this is the feminine version. I don't care about that. Fragrance is unisex to me. And this is powdery, a little spicy, aromatic. Some said this smells like Gucci Rush, the one that comes in a red plastic square. I don't recall that, but I just remember sniffing this down to the Neiman Marcus, and I was like, I have to have it. So I have it. Sticking with the theme of Clive Christian. That evening, I went with something nice and fresh, and I got cashmere musk. This is unlike any other musk. It's like a little peppery and a little soapy, very different, very sexy. I love it down. And I was on the phone with my homegirl, and we were talking about fragrances. And this is going to be a catalyst for the next one. And we talked about Grand Soir. And this is by the House of Francis Kirkjean, or Maison Francis Kirkjean, MFK. And this is a beautiful, delicious amber scent. It's regal, it is fancy. I loved this before Baccarat Rouge. This was supposed to be my first purchase, but it wasn't. It actually ended up being Baccarat Rouge. Then A La Rose, and then Lumiere Noir, I believe. But yeah, I got this. This is like one of the last two MFKs, but this is fancy. Like, we were talking about how it's just not one that you wear without going to a special occasion. But in my mind, there is no time like the present and the special occasion to wear any fragrance is going to be the day that you wake up to be able to wear it. So I chose Grand Soir for Friday. It was also a day that I was tired, I needed to rest, and I was just over it. So during that, I just rested. And the evening, I wore Lost in Santal, a beautiful witty scent. I love it. And I'm surprised that I've used as much as I have, but it is slowly going down. So now we are at the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday, I decided to wear Divine by Jean Paul Gaultier. Then I went to go see my granddaddy, spent the weekend with him, and on Sunday, which is today, I wore Divine. As you can see, she is almost up out of here. She's not going to make it to the end of the year. I can tell you that right now. Her and the Opulent Musk, they're about to be gone back to back. And that makes me sad. But this is a coconut jasmine solar ambery fragrance. It is so beautiful. Like, it is easy to love and I love it, as you can tell. And then Sunday night, came home and I finished the night with Viva Vanilla by Bath and Body Works. This one is still around. This is Rich Plum, Amber, and Vanilla. But this is going to be going down soon too. But you guys, that was what I wore last week. Let me know a couple of fragrances that you wore last week. Again, please like, comment, subscribe, share, and let's chat it up. Until next time, stay scented, stay blessed. I'll see you later. Bye.